that you have picked up in your packets or that are on the Burcham website. So if you have misplaced that sheet of paper, download it really quick from the website and you will be ready to go. And just in case you don't have a beanbag at your house, beanbags are super easy to make, and you probably have the things needed at your home to make them with. So you will need a small piece of cloth. You will also need some tape to tape the edges. And I did not have beans in my pantry, so I am using rice to go inside of my beanbag. So after you tape the two sides, dump the rice in, tape the top, and you have your beanbag and you are ready to go. So one of the first things that you can do with your beanbag are things that we've done in the gym earlier this year. Earlier this year we tossed and caught the beanbag with one hand. Then we would practice with our non-dominant hand. So this would be your dominant hand. The hand that holds a pencil, that's your dominant hand. The eyes are looking at the beanbag. The opposite hand is your non-dominant. Makes it a little bit more challenging. Eyes are still watching the beanbag as you toss and catch it in the air. Another thing you could do is rotate hands from right to left. Rotate hands. Very good. We love tossing and catching the beanbag. Toss the beanbag, try to clap in between catching it. So if you need to start out and toss, clap, and let it drop to the floor, the more you practice, the more you'll be able to catch. So you might challenge yourself to how many times can I clap before I catch the beanbag. It's fun to get other parts of your body involved. So you could start with the beanbag on your foot, toss it in the air, catch it with your hands. If you remember our beanie bag dance, remember there were a lot of different things. On the dance, you walked with them between your knees. We balanced it on the back of our hand. We balanced it on top of our head. Remember, we could not touch it with our hands when we were balancing it in these different positions. If you wanted to, you could try to sit. We could try to sit all the way down on the floor and then stand all the way back up without losing our beanbag. The ideas are limitless. So with the beanbag, a lot of fun things that you can do. Beanbags are also fun when you talk about balancing on one part of your body touching the floor. So we have visited about balancing this year. Remember, our eyes are looking at, what are our eyes looking at? Remember, it's looking at something still, something that is not moving. So I'm going to focus on something on my wall that's not moving, put my beanbag on and balance. We can see how long we can balance on that body part. Then we can switch body parts. Eyes are still looking at something that is not moving. You could move your beanbag to another part of your body. Make it a little more challenging, raising up your leg further off of the floor. You could even move it to your foot, balancing. Eyes are still looking at something still. That's very important to keep your body still, to have your eyes focused. Another idea that you can do with your beanbags, start with them on the floor. If you want to use other objects, it's kind of fun to frog leap over your beanbags or do other animal crawls or movements. So you could jump over your beanbags in the frog leap or other items. Beanbag is also a great thing to use outside with our different types of throws. Look like this. Tick, tock, tick, step, rainbow. All right, the overhand throw, remember that one is our hard throw. So like what you would use in the sports of baseball or softball or t-ball. The overhand throw, the 5 steps to that is sideways, look, point, step, and throw. So it would look like this. If I am throwing over here, which I do not recommend doing this inside of your home, but it would be fun to put up a target on a fence outside to do the overhand throw at. So you would start facing the target, then step number 1, sideways, 2, look, 3-point step, and last one, throw hard. Remember the ball comes right by your ear. We've had a lot of fun in the gym this year. We've experienced and used a lot of different equipment. We've talked about a lot of different health concepts. I miss you, I love you, and I will see you soon.